This is 15-Minute Hamlet, written by Stoppard.
Roll on.
Shakespeare enters and bows.
For this relief, much thanks. So I am native here, and to the manner born, it is a custom more honored in the breach than in observance. Well, something is rotten in the state of Denmark to be, or not to be. That is the question. There are more things on heaven and earth that aren't of your philosophy, Walker. There's a divinity that shapes our ends. Rough hew them how we will.
Rotten.
The lady doth protest too much, methinks. Cat will mew, and dog will have his day.
Shakespeare exits. Scene 1.
The castle battlements at night, thunder and wind. 3 guards, Bernardo, Marcellus, and Horatio enter.
Who's there?
May answer me.
Long live the king. Get thee to bed.
For this relief, much thanks.
What, has the thing appeared again tonight?
Peace, break thee off. Look where it comes!
Was it not like the king?
By heaven, I charge thee, speak!
'Tis here!
'Tis there!
'Tis gone!
But look, the morn in russet mantle clad comes over yon high eastern hill.
Let us impart what we have seen tonight unto young Hamlet.
Scene 2.
A room of state within the castle. A flourish of trumpets. As Claudius and Gertrude enter.
Though yet of Hamlet, our dear brother's death, the memory be green, our sometime sister, now our queen, have we taken to wife. But now my cousin Hamlet and my son.
A little more than kin and less than kind. Oh, that this too solid flesh should melt, that should come to this. But 2 months dead, so loving to my mother, frailty thy name is woman. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother, the funeral baked meats did so coldly furnish forth the marriage tables.
Horatio rushes on.
My lord! I think I saw him yesternight. The king, your father, up on the platform where we watched.
'Tis very strange.
Armed, my lord, a countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
What? My father's spirit in arms? All is not well, would the night were come.
Hamlet and Horatio exit to the parapet.
Scene 3.
The castle battlements at night. There's the noise of carousing.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Cannon
Boom!
and fireworks.
Boom! Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle!
Hamlet and Horatio appear on the parapet.
The king doth wake tonight and take his rouse. I am a native here than to the manor born. It is a custom more honored in the breach than in observance.
There's a sound of wind.
Look, my lord, it comes!
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Alas, poor ghost.
I am thy father's spirit.
Revenge his foul and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder.
Thou serpent that did sting thy father's life.
Now where's his crown?
Oh, my prophetic soul, mine uncle. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Horatio exits.
Hereafter I shall think meet to put an antic disposition on. The time is out of joint. O cursed spite, that ever I was born to set it right.
Scene 4.
A room of state within the castle, a flourish of trumpets. As Polonius enters, and immediately Ophelia rushes on.
How now, Ophelia, what's the matter?
My lord, as I was sewing in my chamber, long Hamlet with his doublet all unbraced, no hat upon his head, face as pale as his shirt, his knees knocking each other, with a look so piteous, he comes before me.
And for thy love, I found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy.
Oh!
And yours. But look, the silent poor wretch comes reading. What do you read, my lord?
Words! Words! Words!
Though this be madness, yet there is method in it.
I am but mad northwest. When the wind blows southerly, I know a hawk from a handsaw.
The actors are come hither, my lord.
We'll hear a play tomorrow. I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a play have by the very cunning of the scene been struck so into the soul that presently they have proclaimed their malfactions. All of these players play something like the murder of my father before mine uncle. If he but blench, I know my course. The play's the thing where I'll catch the conscience of the king.
Pause.
To be or not to be?
He puts a dagger to his heart.
That is the question.
My lord?
Get thee to a nunnery!
love, his affections do not that way tend. There is something in his soul, o'er which his melancholy sits unbrewed. He shall with speed to England.
Scene 5.
All within the castle. A flourish of trumpets heralds the entrance of Claudius, Gertrude, Hamlet, and actors.
Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue, hold as 'twere a mirror up to nature.
Let's dance.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
One mock, two mock, three.
No. No.
Madam, how like you the play?
The lady doth protest too much, methinks.
He poisoned him.
Poison?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone got any poison? Anyone, Mrs. Gall?
In the garden for his estate. You shall see anon how the murderer gets the love of Gonzago's wife. Gonzago's wife. The king rises. Frightened with false fire, give o'er the play. Lights, lights, lights. I'll take the ghost word for £1,000.
He's going to his mother's closet. That's awkward. Behind the arras, I'll convey myself to hear the process.
Scene 6.
The queen's apartments. Polonius slips behind the arras as it appears. Gertrude and Hamlet enter.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you're my father, much offended?
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help!
How now, a rat? Dead for nugget dead.
He stabs Polonius.
Oh me, what hast thou done?
Nay, I know not.
Alas, he's mad.
I'm only cruel to be kind. Good night, mother.
All exit. Act 2.
Gesundheit.
Scene 7. Another room in the castle. A flourish of trumpets as Claudius and Hamlet enter.
Now, Hamlet, where's Polonius?
At supper. He's at supper.
Hamlet, this deed must send thee hence. Therefore prepare thyself. Everything is bent for England. And England, if my love mayst hold at aught, thou mayst not coldly set forth the sovereign process. The present death of Hamlet. Do it, England.
Scene 8.
A room of state within the castle, a flourish of trumpets, as Claudius and Laertes enter.
Where is my father?
He's dead.
Oh, he dry up my brains! Oh, kind sister! Hadst thou thy wits, and didst persuade revenge, it could not move thus.
And where the offense is, let the great axe fall.
Claudius and Laertes exit as a gravestone appears to hide Ophelia. A bell tolls 4 times.
Dong, 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 dong.
Scene 9. A churchyard. A gravedigger and Hamlet enter.
What is he that builds stronger than the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The gravesmaker. The houses he builds will last till doomsday.
Gravesmaker gives skull to Hamlet.
Just a second. Keys. iPhone 4, now on Verizon. All right, it's not in there. Ta-da!
Whose was it?
The same skull, sir. 'Twas Yorick's skull, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick. But soft, that is Laertes.
He returns skull to gravedigger and withdraws to side. Laertes enters.
What ceremony else? Lay her in the earth, and from her fair and unpolluted flesh may violets spring. I tell thee, churlish priest,
What, the fair Ophelia?
I'll travel low hold off the earth a while, till I have caught her once more in my arms.
Who is he whose brief bears such an emphasis? It is I, Hamlet the Dane.
The devil take thy soul!
Away thy foot!
No, Hamlet! No!
I loved Ophelia. What wilt thou do for
Oh,
her?
he's mad, Laertes.
The cat will mew, and dog will have his day.
All exit as the gravestone is dropped. Scene 10. A flourish of trumpets.
Da-da-da.
As Hamlet enters.
There's a divinity that shapes our ends. Refuse them how we will. Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
One.
No.
Judgment?
A hit, a very palatable hit.
Stay, give me a drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine, here's to thy health. Gertrude, give him the cup.
The queen carouses to thy fortune.
Gertrude, do not drink!
I will, my lord.
My lord, I shall hit him now. Hockey fight.
No, part them! They're incensed. They bleed on both sides.
Osric exits.
I am justly killed by own treachery.
Drink.
Treachery, seek it out.
Hamlet, it is here. Thou art slain. Lo, here am I. Never to rise again. The king's to blame.
The point in venom to, then venom to thy work.
He kills Claudius.
Ah! Ha! Ah!
Exchange forgiveness with me. Noble Hamlet.
Laertes
I
dies.
follow thee. I cannot bear to hear the news from England. The rest is silence.
Hamlet dies. Enter Fortinbras.
Good night, sweet prince. And may flights of angels follow thee to thy rest.
Encore!
Or sometimes this denounce queen have we taken to wife.
That should come to this.
My lord, I think I saw him yesterday. The king, your father.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
I am thy father's spirit.
The serpent that did thing thy father's blight.
Away with his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, hereafter I shall think me to an antic disposition.
Oh, where's that? The poor wretch comes reading.
I have heard that guilty creatures sitting at a plaid by the very cunning seamanship so, if he but blench, I know my course. The king rises! Now, mother, you're my father much offended? Dead, rugged dead!
Hamlet the steed must send thee hence. Do it, England.
Alas, poor York. But soft it is I, Hamlet the Dane.
The devil take thy soul!
Come on, sir.
Come, my lord.
Ah,
No!
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Give him the cup, Gertrude, and a drink.
Voices.
Hamlet, thou art slain!
the point of men too, the rest is silence.